What's up, guys? Practical Web Dev here, and today we're going to talk about how to make your changes show up when you're using MAMP or XAMPP and you're trying to build a web page. Usually you're going to be using it with PHP, right? So sometimes when we try to make changes, and it's usually when we try to change our CSS and we refresh the page, like sometimes our styles don't show up or whatever we're trying to change doesn't actually update on the page. So just to show you an example of that, I'm going to hop into my project here. Shameless plug, this is the project. This is actually a full stack CMS that we build in my full stack web development course with PHP, MySQL, and JavaScript, HTML, CSS, the full stack. We have a login, register page, all of that. When you log in, you can make blog posts, delete blog posts, all that good stuff. It's it's basically like a little WordPress page, app. But for example, let's say sometimes when we're working in MAMP or XAMPP, we try to change the color of buttons, and then we refresh the page and nothing shows. So let's just see if we can get an example of that. So I'm going to go into my code here. This is the login page. Let's go to login.php and see what that button is. So this has a class of submit input. So let's see if we can find that in our CSS. So I'm going to do a Command F and look for submit input. There it is. So let's say I wanted to change the background color of my submit input to purple and save. And then I go and refresh the page. See, I'm refreshing the page and nothing. It's not turning purple. It's not doing what I want it to. So what you actually need to do in this case is do what's called a hard refresh of the page or a hard reset of the page. And to do that on Mac, it's going to be Shift Command R, or on PC or Windows, it's going to be CTRL Control Shift R. So you hold those all together and then look at what we get. So you're going to hold down again Command Shift R or Control Shift R if you're on Windows, and hit the R button on your keyboard, and that does what's called a hard refresh, and it'll actually allow your change to come through, because what that hard refresh does is it clears the cache of the web page, your cache. So when I say cache, CASHE, cache, however you want to say it, it clears out all of the memory of the page and reloads a complete fresh new version of the page, and that's what allows your changes to come up. So this can be one of those really frustrating things when you're trying to build a full stack app on your local machine with MAMP or XAMPP, and then you hit refresh and stuff isn't updating. That's why you got to hard refresh it. So people didn't tell me that when I first learned this, so I struggled a lot. Luckily for you guys, you found this video and now you know what to do. Shameless plug, if you take my complete web developer course, it'll actually teach you everything that you need to know right away. It's 100% project based. It'll teach you full stack PHP web development, so you'll be a full stack web developer right out of the gate. All the lessons for the course are 5 minutes or less. There's over 400 of them. We start with not knowing anything about the internet or HTML or anything like that, and build you up from there, building nothing but projects. There's no boring theory in this course. It's 100% project based. Alright guys, and we go over that hard refresh in the very beginning of the PHP course so that you don't get stuck like you did now, and that's why you're on this video, right? Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Remember, use your hard refresh, and not just for PHP when you're building apps. If you ever go to any web page and it's giving you a hard time, just do that hard refresh trick and it usually fixes it.